Hey, junk removal specialist. My name is Steven. I'm right just south of you, right outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can actually start implementing today to start ranking above your competition on these Google results for junk removal companies in the Raleigh area and ultimately start getting you more high quality jobs. Now, if by the end of this video, you can see that I do have the know how to get this done, you can reach back out, we can chat, or if you just want to take this information and implement it yourself, that's fine too. I'm going to go ahead and jump right in here. Now, the three things I'll be covering are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your homepage, really your entire website, but primarily your homepage. Now, most people they understand that the content on their homepage is important, but most are unaware of how much content and what type of content Google is actually looking for to get them ranked appropriately, found and ranked appropriately. So what I did first is I pulled up the main competitor here in Raleigh. They're number one in Google right now. And this is the Raleigh page of Count Juncula. Now I went ahead and I threw them into a tool here, pretty cool tool. I subscribe to. It's called Ahrefs, and it pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to actually rank websites. Now, their location page is currently being found for 59 keywords, and that page was clicked on almost 800 times just in the past 30 days. So I went ahead and threw your website into the same tool, junkremovalnc.com. Your site is currently being found for 11 keywords, and it was clicked on 35 times over the past 30 days. So let's go back to our competitor stats here. We can click on this keyword number. This is going to pull up their entire list of keywords. And what we really want to focus on are the keywords with the locations attached to them. These are the really high intent keywords that people are searching for. As you can see, junk removal Raleigh NC, just that keyword alone was searched 640 times, right around that. And their site was clicked on 231 times just for that keyword. So let's go ahead and see if yours will pull up. This tool has been acting real funny lately. It's not been put. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so you have Wake Forest and Clayton, Durham. I know I did see on your site you have Raleigh too, so you can get that Raleigh market. But we could get you in these other markets too. So whatever market you really want to dominate, you want to make sure you'd want to like pull up that top competitor and do the same thing we're doing and get all the keywords they have on their site, right? But for now, if Raleigh is one that you want to like really start ranking in, you could actually go back here and grab all these Raleigh related keywords and you'd want to put them on your Raleigh site, right? You put some on the front here, but most of them on your Raleigh site. And you want to put them on more times than your competitor too. If you were to do that, you would actually beat them out on the content front. Now, the next thing I'll be going over are citations. Now, when people are searching these terms, like junk removal, Raleigh NC, studies have shown that right around 45 of those people searching that are going to be clicking on one of these businesses in this section here. This is the map pack. This is your Google business profile. Now, the main factor here that gets you ranked in here are citations. A lot of people think it's reviews, and that is a factor, but it's not the main factor. So citations are it's your business's name, address, and phone number on an online directory. And some examples of these directories are Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages, just to name a few. And I'm sure you have quite a few, but it's usually the businesses that have, we usually see them have like 250 to 300 that end up ranking and pretty much dominating this map pack area. Now, the good news is there's tools available that will show us the citations each of these businesses have. So say we find that Count Juncula has like 250 themselves, right? You just go down that list of citations they have, match their entire list, grab an extra 50 to 100, and that would be enough to eventually put you probably on top of this list here. Now, underneath the map pack is it's called the Google's organic search results lists. And the number one spot here captures right around 40% of all the clicks. So whereas the map pack splits up 45%, this is 45% all to itself. Main driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks, it's essentially when it's other websites on the internet that have a link on their website somewhere that when it's clicked, it it leads back to your website, whether that be through a blog or a press release, whatever it may be. And Google uses these links, these backlinks, as kind of like an online referral system. And the more relevant that site is to you, more popular it is, the better. What I mean, like for example, say you have like a local blog page or a popular industry site um, that's relevant to your site. That's the more of those you have, the better it is, and the more Google is going to rank you higher in this list here. Now, since you guys are a junk removal company, say you have like a site like Pizza Hut or something like that that's linking back to you. Well, Pizza Hut is popular, right? And it gets a lot of views, gets a lot of traffic, but it's not relevant to you. You guys don't sell pizza, so it's not going to do you guys any good. And I apologize for my voice; it's kind of a mess now. So I want to go ahead and pull up one of your other main competitors here. This is Junk King, and this is their Raleigh site. And this site is number 2, right? So um, it's this Count Juncula is number 1, Junk King Raleigh site number 2. And I put them in this tool as well. And before we were looking at our competitors' keywords. Now I want to look at this section right here, the backlink profile. So now we know that it's through content, specifically the keywords that you get found by Google. And it's through your backlinks and the quality and the relevance of your backlinks that Google determines where they're going to rank you on these lists. So right now, Junk King, their Raleigh location page, has 240 backlinks going to it from a total of 42 other websites, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at your backlinks. You've got 22 backlinks coming from a total of 13 web. They call them referring domains, but it's just other websites that are referring back to you. So it's not so much about the number that it is about the relevance, right? So we know now that it is the relevance of these websites that they're getting their backlinks from that's actually pushing them up in those rankings. So what we want to do is take a look at those websites. So we can click on that number, and that's going to bring up the entire list of websites they're getting backlinks from currently. So what you could do, like practically, is go down this list and get backlinks from these same websites, and they would push that power. So assuming at this point your content and your keywords are on point, they're correct. Um, if you were to do this with the backlinks, it would eventually put you in contention for the number 1, number 2, probably top 3 spot there. What would really push you over the top is if you took like the top 3 to 5 junk removal sites here and you did that same thing. Eventually you would take over the number 1 spot and get all that traffic, right? So let's go ahead and recap. First thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second is going to be citations. You need to be, I'd say, in at least 300 directories to really probably dominate the map pack area. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site that have links on their site linking back to your site in order to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in the Raleigh area. Now, if you were to do this, it would take some time, but you would become number 1 in the area or whatever area you're ranking for. Now, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself, and that's fine. Or if you just want to save yourself some time, you can give me a call or contact me. Again, my name, and we'll set up a discovery call. And my name is Steven. I live right south of you, just outside of Fayetteville. You can give me a call at 910-551-2006 or simply respond to this email. But either way, I appreciate your time in watching this, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye bye.